Hey guys, welcome to another Hunter video. I am a Night Elf Hunter on the Whisperwind server, and today I am gonna show you what I do for dailies. I have a specific route to go for dailies, and I try to merge as many dailies as I can together so that I can do it in the shortest amount of time. So I start off here in Dalaran, and these two are just optional, but I do anyways because they could have very high rewards and some other things I'm working towards. So I get the fishing daily and the cooking daily. I'm trying to get enough the cooking award marks to buy the chef's hat, and also if you get a bell from the fishing daily, that's 100 gold right there. And so here I am in Icecrown, and I am gonna choose just not all the daily quests that these guys offer, but some of them. And you will need a flying mount for this little course I take for my dailies. So it doesn't have to be epic flying mount, but a flying mount nonetheless, because that will definitely help. And if you're having trouble just seeing all the different quests that I take, I'll have all the quests listed in order and where to go on my website, and you can find my website at tribunalxhunter.com, or I'll have a link to the sidebar if you're here in YouTube. So after going through the quests in the Flying Fortress of your faction, then I come to the Argent Tournament and I take every single one of the daily quests. And now what I'm gonna start to do after I take all the quests is do the mounted quests, mounted fighting quests. And so after I finish the two quests, which will only take about 5-6 minutes, then I head over to the other side of the map, to the northwest side, and you can see where it is at the Shadow Vault. And there are two quests you'd want there as well. So I fly over there. In the meantime, I'm also looking for a party for Threat from Above and Battle at the Citadel, which are two quests which will be very helpful if you have a group with you. So I take the two quests here. There's one quest, a shooting quest, which I don't really like, so I'm not going to take that because it'll take more time out of my day. So as I get my group together, we're just waiting for Choma to respawn again. And then there's 4 of us in the party, so we take him down, and all 4 of us head down to the Citadel, which we will take down the commander and the lieutenants and all the guards and stuff. And so there's another 2 quests off right off the bat, especially when you have 4 people doing it together. Like, it'll take about 1 or 2 minutes. So next, you want to be in this area of the map, around the center, to do drag and drop. So here I leave my party, and I kill the bitter initiates, and I get the Orb of Deception, and I use it on the Dark Subjugators. And after 3 of them have been dropped, I'm done. Now I'm going to this area, to the right mid of the map, and also I just have my tracking ability for ores because I want to find any that are around here to make a little extra money. Now you could be a miner, you could be herbalist, but whatever you have to help you find more money is always better. And so for this quest, we are doing Blood of the Chosen, and also for this other quest we have to escort those 4 or 5 guys onto the gate here. And so I've done that, and any enemies that you haven't killed enough for Blood of the Chosen, then you can do it here, finish them off. And also these guys will also count towards taking the battle to the enemy. And so these quests are all just integrated, so you can do one thing at one area, but then you're finishing 3, maybe even 4 daily quests at a time. So I've done that. Now you want to go to within this little village here, the either Alliance or the Horde ones, where you have to be on the spot and you plant the flag. And it's very simple. The only thing is you're going to be flagged once you take this quest. So take the quest, finish it, make sure you don't engage anybody if you are on a PvE server, turn in the quests, and then head back to the Argent Tournament, which most likely you'll have all your quests finished. So turn in all the quests. And after you're done that, I'm gonna head to the Flight Master, and I'm gonna fly over to the Shadow Vault, because when I use the Flight Master, it'll get rid of my PvP flag. So now I'm no longer flagged for PvP, and I'm heading to where I'm supposed to anyways for the next area. So the next area you want to go to is to the left of the Shadow Vault. In this area where there are lots of enemies here, and I'm in my my hunter tanking spec, and I'm just killing all the enemies and using the flag for the quest, leave our mark. And so now what I want to do is go to this area of the map, where I will hop on a dragon, and I burn the buildings. And after I burn 8 buildings, come to this cave you see here, and most likely you have gotten enough Vicro bones to trade in for some Northrend, or I'm sorry, Ice Crown buffs. So every 15 bones turns into a buff stone, and depending on your class you can choose different ones, but I'm choosing the damage ones, the speed ones, and just any ones that I could actually use. No, I don't want that one, so I'm going to take this one instead. And so I use them all, and then I head over to the next area, to the top middle of the map, where there are 3 quests for me to do. So I'm going to do Not a Bug and retest now, and you have to drink that potion so that when you kill an enemy you get an item. You need 10 of them to finish the quest. And now kill these guys, and I've completed these 2 quests for Not a Bug and retest now. And with retest now, you also get a buff, 2-hour buff, which only works in Ice Crown, which increases your stamina by 75. So it'll be useful for this one. This quest is No Rest for... I forget what it's called. No Rest for something. And go through here. Now these guys, the cult guys, they're very tough. The cult researchers, they're very tough, so it's best not to pull more than 2 or 3 at a time, because your health will start dropping very quickly and they all sap your mana as well. So after I get all the items, I merge them from the chest, and then I summon this guy. Now I'm in a hunter tanking spec, so I'm able to withstand a lot more damage. So I'm just gonna take this guy down, and No Rest for the Wicked, that's what it's called. And now I complete the quests. I go back to the Flying Fortress. I turn every single quest I have in. And now there's only 1 quest left to do. And that is Jack Me Up Some Lumber. I only do this one because it's such a quick quest, especially with a hunter and a Night Elf hunter also, because you can let your pet tank one, you can freeze one, you can feign death, you can shadow meld, and when you do all that and you lose threat, the mobs that spawn after you chopping down a tree will despawn. So again guys, to see all the quests that I take and the order that I do them in, go to tribunalxhunter.com and check out this post, and I'll explain what you should do and where to go and everything, and more information in case you missed anything on the video. So I come back, turn in this quest, and I sell all the items that I got. Disenchant all the items also, and now I have over 5,000 gold, and I've completed 20 quests in a little bit over an hour. Very little bit over an hour. And if you probably didn't see what amount of gold I started with, but it was about 4,600-ish gold. So I've made a little bit over 300 gold doing daily quests in an hour. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. Till next time.